Now the sheriff tells me they plan on being out here all night, whatever it takes to find Cam. TV6 will continue to keep you updated as more information becomes available. The poll workers told me that at 7 o'clock this morning, the line was out to the parking lot. Around 8:30, that line slowed down a little bit, but the poll workers said it was still a steady flow. We are live at Music on 3rd Street. A lot of people are out here. It just kicked off at 6 o'clock. As you see, the people are crowded around the music. Whitney advises that you bring your own mask and hand sanitizer, plus your state ID. And as you can see, my hair is blowing, my jacket is zipped all the way up. It's kind of cool out here today, so maybe that can play a part in it. But I do know that a majority of the people that I did talk to today said they're ready to travel again. Pieces of wood are still smoldering. Now community members are left to pick up the pieces of one of the town's most historical buildings. And a health alert with the time change this past weekend. In the darker and colder days, seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, may have you feeling blue. Right now, with more than 6,000 model cars, an Alaska man says his collection is complete. These tiny toy cars are more than just a collector's item. He says they saved his life, helping him through his battle with cancer. If you plan on hosting family and friends this holiday season, you may want to start stocking up on gifts now. Major retailers don't anticipate the national supply chain crisis will end anytime soon. Developing now, an online auction is not only helping a family facing childhood cancer, but also giving a college football fan the chance of a lifetime. Has Cam ever wandered away from the house before?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Jill and Dave Bessanen describe their missing 17-year-old son, Cam Bessanen, who has autism.
He acts like about a 4-year-old. His mentality.
According to his father, Friday evening, Cam was on the porch waving to the cars as he always does. After Dave looked up from his phone from watching a 9-minute video, Cam was gone.
And I said, okay, just hold on, I'm going to finish this video. And so that was the last I saw of him.
Hundreds of people have since then volunteered their time to find Cam.
There are no words. I don't know how to thank you. I want to hug everybody.
But Ontonagon County Sheriff Dale Rantala says this particular rescue effort faces more challenges than most.
My understanding is he'll respond to things that a dad says, but not other people. So that makes it difficult because we have to find him by sight.
The initiative that everyone is taking is not going in vain. Hope was discovered this morning.
We found an article of interest which changed our focus of our search. We're still cutting out little places, other places, but because we found this article, we're now heading in that direction, thinking that's the direction he's traveling.
Cam's mother says despite being nonverbal, he will answer to her call.
Tell him Mama. Tell him Mama's here and needs him, because he cries out for me a lot.
Now the sheriff tells me they plan on being out here all night, whatever it takes to find Cam. TV6 will continue to keep you updated as more information becomes available. Reporting out of Paulding, Kendall Bunch, TV6 News. There's a new building in Perkins, but the people in this small Delta County town say there's no room for it.
This is a town of about 160 people. I don't see how it's sustainable.
Perkins native Andrea Newman says this Dollar General store will only hurt business for the two local stores, Perkins store and Joe's One Stop, which is about 6 miles away in Rock.
We can't really fault them, but at the same time, the cost down the road could be even greater if we were to lose either of these stores.
The dollar store was supposed to be built down M35 from the current location. The property would need to be rezoned from residential to commercial. So Joe's One Stop owners, Joe and Erica Skellinger, started a petition
asking what they felt about the Dollar General moving into Perkins, and over 500 signatures that said, we don't want the store here.
After the Delta County Board of Commissioners voted not to rezone the land, Dollar General found property that was already commercial. The retailer opened on September 25th, right next to the Perkins store. Owner Pam Traganoan tries to stay positive.
I'm praying and hoping that it doesn't affect us. I know it will in some areas. I can't control it.
Traganoan has owned the Perkins store for almost 14 years. Between her gas station, deli, and new products, she hopes to set herself apart from the competition.
So trying to do other things that nobody else does or they don't do, and trying to keep us alive.
Not only are these two shops in the community, but they are engraved in the community from the way they give back.
The store owner at the time, she did so many random acts of kindness for the community, and I'm willing to bet any money that the owners today do the same. I don't necessarily think that you're going to find that with a chain store like Dollar General.
Dollar General spokeswoman Crystal Luce says the chain's mission is serving others.
We provided more than $200 million to organizations in the communities that we serve to help with youth, summer, family, and adult literacy program.
Now, with their livelihoods on the line, these two local store owners say they just want to survive after years of hard work and dedication.
I don't have anything else for retirement. So this is, I got to make it so I can be able to sell this.
This is everything that we've worked for 12 years for. We have a tremendous amount of risk and we have a tremendous amount of investment into this community.
Skellinger and Traganoan say they know they cannot compete with Dollar General's prices, but still need the support of the community they've personally invested in for more than a decade. Kendall Bunch, TV6 News, Perkins. Mardi Gras in Marquette. Tomorrow, this Louisiana-inspired restaurant will be transformed into a Fat Tuesday party on Bourbon Street.
Drinks are flowing, beads are throwing, and still trying to bring some fun for everyone to have.
Although Laniop Cajun Creole Eatery won't have the usual Fat Tuesday buffet, your favorites are still on the menu.
We're going to be featuring brunch at lunch and also a couple of different small and medium plates to share, including a fried chicken special because we know everyone loves our fried chicken.
And let's not forget about dessert.
King Cake Cheesecake Parfait, complete with Mardi Gras sprinkles and a baby on top.
Speaking of sweets, just a few miles away,
Fat Tuesday, or as we call it here, Punchki Day.
Huron Mountain Bakery has its own Mardi Gras preps underway.
So this year, with doing 13,000 punchkis, we'll go through about 1,750 pounds of dough.
A 30-hour process from start to finish.
It is our busiest day of the year.
Punchkis are Middle European pastries created right before Lent starts.
They needed to use up their stores of all this stuff, everything they had stored up, because most of it would be given up for Lent, and so it would sit and spoil.
Twice the sugar, double the filling, 90 pounds of butter, and fried in lard.
And let's be honest, especially this year, who doesn't need a really, really naughty sweet?
And as they say in New Orleans, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. I'm Kendall Bunch, TV6 News, Marquette.